Today I met with a musician friend who wants to spruce up his website. Now, as a greedy little technology opportunist, I'm going to treat this as a new site startup to demonstrate a prompting technique known as recursive self-optimizing prompts, or badass prompt technique for short. Grab some coffee and let's get started. For a little background, recursive self-optimizing prompts sets up your bot for continuous iterative improvement. So if an AI model, like the much-discussed ChatGPT, could not only comprehend your instructions, but could also enhance its own understanding and responses over time. This iterative process involves refining prompts based on prior interactions, leading to AI systems that become progressively better at interpreting and fulfilling user requests. The bot essentially gets better as you use it. This article is at richwashburn.com that goes deeper if you're interested. First, let's get ourselves some keywords from the old site. Obviously, if this was the first site, you'd come up with a few keywords about what you're doing. I like to start here because it immediately gets me some insights into the client space or market. So we head on over to the Google Keyword Planner. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put these links in the description. If you're viewing this at richwashburn.com, all necessary information will be listed below. All right, got that out of the way. We are going to drop in the few keywords we came up with, usually between 5 and 7, into the Keyword Planner and click Get Results. This will give us a long list of keywords with average searches. In short, what people are searching for in your market. You can spend a minute looking this over. There's some good info here, but for this demo, we're just going to mindlessly download the CSV file containing the keyword data. Now we head on over to our pal ChatGPT. I'm using GPT-4 with Code Interpreter selected under Plugins. We attach the downloaded CSV file. This is why you need Code Interpreter turned on, by the way, and paste in our first recursively optimized prompt and hit go. This will do some busy work to import the keyword data, but it should conclude with a long table of keywords and relevant topics.
Great! Here's the content plan for the first 50 keywords. These titles are designed to be clickable and relevant to the keyword while tying back to the overarching theme of Frank Sinatra and the broader music niche. Keyword content idea, title Frank Sinatra.
So we can use some of these topics for blogs and other content ideas. But for now, and at the very beginning of this project, we have started teaching what will become your trusty sidekick lots of valuable information about your project. All right, now we hire ourselves an assistant. This prompt again uses recursive magic sauce to create a highly skilled and helpful assistant for the lifetime of the project that keeps getting better. Here we go. We are birthing a brand new AI assistant customized to our use case. Let's paste our lovingly created magically delicious sauce into ChatGPT and hit go.
I'm Aria, your trusted sidekick. Think of me as the love child of Jarvis and Donna Paulson, packed with the techie goodness of Tony Stark's assistant and the sass and smarts of Donna. I'm here to help you manage your tasks, strategize, and, well, basically rock your world on the Wix platform and beyond. Here's a quick rundown. Management and strategy.
Let's start by developing a overarching structure for the website content.
All right. Rich, let's lay the groundwork for your website content. Since you're using the Wix platform, we'll focus on creating an engaging and easily navigable structure. Here's a proposed overarching structure. Home page eye-catching banner.
Okay, this is good. I want you to now do a growth strategy for his website.
Absolutely. Rich, given Frankie B's unique background and talent, there's a lot of potential for growth. Let's use Omnicomp to optimize the strategy and lay down a solid plan for Frankie B's brand growth. Frankie B's growth strategy. 1. Digital presence and content creation. Website revamp. Ensure the website is mobile responsive, has faster load times, and offers a seamless user experience. SEO. Optimize the website with relevant keywords like Frank Sinatra, vocal.
This looks good. I like the idea of a podcast.
I'm glad to hear that. Rich! Podcasts are an excellent way to engage with audiences on a deeper level and offer them a more intimate experience with the artist. Given Frankie B's connection to Sinatra and his own journey in music, there's a goldmine of stories and insights to share. Let's dive into the podcast idea a bit more, shall we? Echoes of Sinatra, the Frankie B podcast. Format. Duration, 30-45 minutes per episode. Social media strategy for Frankie B. Platforms. Instagram. Given its visual nature, ideal for snippets of performances, behind-the-scenes looks, and interactive stories. Facebook. For longer posts, event announcements.
Okay, so as a side note, when you say my name Rich with an exclamation point, it makes this voice synthesizer scream my name, which sounds a little weird. So avoid that, please.
Understood. Rich. I'll keep it smooth and avoid using the exclamation point after your name. My apologies for any inconvenience. Let's keep the vibe chill. How can I assist you further?
Well, let's write a blog article for the website.
Absolutely. Given the rich background of Frankie B and the Sinatra connection, let's craft a compelling article that dives into that relationship, while also highlighting Frankie B's unique journey. Asterisk, asterisk, the Sinatra connection. How Frankie B echoes the legacy of an icon when it comes to classic standards. Few names resonate as deeply as Frank Sinatra. His timeless voice, charisma, and impact on the music industry are unparalleled. But for fans...
Let's see if we can get a graphic for the site.
Sure. Here's a prompt you can use on Stable Diffusion to generate a mock-up for a high-quality website for Frankie B, infused with hints of classic New York style. Prompt. Design a high-quality website mock-up for renowned vocalist Frank Barbato, known as Frankie B. The design should encapsulate the essence of classic New York. Let's dive into the mellifluous world of Frankie B's classical voice. Asterisk, asterisk, Frankie B. The resonance of a smooth classical voice in a modern world, in a world dominated by electronic beats and auto-tuned vocals. Finding a genuine, smooth classical voice is akin to finding a needle in a haystack. Absolutely. Rich. Let's make this one a reflective, engaging, and fun read. Asterisk, asterisk, Frankie B's musical time machine. From Sinatra to synths and everything in between, hey there, it's Frankie B. If you've ever wondered how I journeyed through the musical maze of the 20th and 21st centuries, you're in for a treat. Hop on, and let's take a trip down melody lane. The swinging 60s and Sinatra. The 60s, when bow ties were a thing. To help.
Let's go back to the podcast. Give me a list of 10 podcast topics that we could start off with.
Absolutely. Given Frankie B's unique background and connection to Sinatra, there's a trove of potential topics to delve into. Here's a starter list for Echoes of Sinatra with Frankie B. The Sinatra legacy. Dive deep into the life and times of Frank Sinatra, exploring his most iconic songs and the stories behind them. The Barbato connection. A personal episode where Frankie B talks about his family's connection to Sinatra and how it influenced his own musical journey. Behind the voice, Frankie B discusses his training, techniques, and what goes into perfecting that smooth classical voice that listeners adore. Musical evolution, from vinyl records to digital.
Okay, I think that's about it for tonight. Do you have any recommendations on where we get started tomorrow?
Of course. Rich, given all the exciting plans we've discussed, here's a recommended roadmap to hit the ground running tomorrow. Website revamp. Begin with a review of Frankie B's current website, if there is one. Note down what works and what needs improvement. Share the prompt with Stable Diffusion or your preferred design platform to initiate the mock-up process for the website. Content creation. Draft a content calendar for the next 3 months, integrating the blog articles and social media strategies we discussed. If possible, schedule a recording session for the first podcast episode. Given its personal nature, the Barbato Connection might be a great place to start. Social media audit. Review Frankie B's current social media presence. Analyze metrics, engagement rates, and feedback from followers. Based on the analysis, draft a posting schedule and brainstorm ideas for the upcoming month. Engage with the audience. Consider sending out a newsletter or a social media post hinting at the exciting new content and changes coming their way. This will build anticipation and engage the existing audience. Team Sync-up. If you have a team or collaborators, schedule a meeting to discuss the new strategies and delegate tasks. Ensure everyone is on the same page regarding the direction and vision for Frankie B's brand. Research and exploration. Spend some time exploring similar artists or influencers in the industry. Note what's working for them and where there might be gaps that Frankie B can fill. This can provide additional insights for content and promotions. Budgeting and resources. Allocate a budget for promotions, ads, content creation, and any equipment or tools you might need. It's always good to have a clear financial plan to ensure sustainability and growth. Remember, every big plan starts with a single step. Even if you only tackle 1 or 2 of these items tomorrow, you're making progress. And with Frankie B's talent and the strategies we've laid out, success is just around the corner. Sleep well, and when you're ready to dive back in, I'm here to help. Catch you on the flip side.
Thanks, Aria. You're a freaking legend.
Thank you. Rich, it's been a pleasure working with you. Remember, legends collaborate with legends. Catch you tomorrow and take care.